If I know you mentioned wanting to talk about body positivity and social media. Do you want to speak a little bit more to that?
Yeah, sure. So like as I mentioned before, like on Instagram and I hate social media because I just feel like they put so many unrealistic standards in society. I mean, like I know now, like we have more, plus size models, which is great. We're starting to like normalize like body hair and stuff like that, which is amazing. But I feel like no matter what, society is always going to go back to, you know, like very slender bodies and just like no hair. Because I mean, I think we're at a very early stage in our society where we're starting to be more accepting of bodies and people and all that stuff. So I don't see like a huge change, like from my perspective. I mean, I'm glad we're starting to promote, more. Sorry, there's like a really annoying bird here. I don't know if you can hear that. Um, but I'm just I don't know. I'm very skeptical when it comes to if our society's changed or not. And the thing, like for at least my whole entire life with my body, particularly, I like did not grow. Like I had such a like growth spurt until I was like I don't know 15. Like I literally had the body of like an 11-year-old like the first 2 years of high school. So like I was very skinny. I was very small. Um, and like a lot of people would make fun of me for that because I was tiny. I was like 4'11". Um, and all my friends are like already super tall. My cousins who were like several years younger than me were taller than I was, and I was like, "What the hell?" Right? Um, and so that point in my life, I was kind of just really like, especially like my boobs, like they did not grow in until like later on in my life, and so I was really insecure about that. And then as I got older, and then I had my growth spurt like sophomore, junior year, was when I grew into my womanly body, and then there was like a time when I, finally started to grow. Obviously, I'm not as light as I used to be, um, and that kind of made me sad in a way because I was very like as I said, I was very, very skinny. I wasn't like lean, I was just skinny. That was it, right? And now that I actually had like, some meat on my bones and stuff like that, I felt really, I guess, insecure again, which is kind of like ironic. But because you have all these models now who are pin thin. I mean, yeah, as I said before, there's more inclusive models now, but that's still the standard, really. And still what's shoved in our face that, how to make, people who are super skinny look good in anything, and so, I was like no longer that. And so I was really disappointed. And there was like a time I even started like doing like a 500 calorie a day diet, which was so bad. Um, and I love food, so I get really hangry very easily. So like to limit myself like from all those calories, like I did it for like 2 months, and like I lost weight, yeah, but it wasn't sustainable, nor was it healthy. So that time my mom was like, you gotta eat more. Like, you're pissy all the time, and like, you're just in such a bad mood, and like I can't have that. And I'm like, actually, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I was like, why am I trying to lose weight? I mean, I'm not like, I think I'm like I was at a healthy weight before. So like, why am I doing this to myself? And that was like kind of the turning point. I realized, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want, moderation. But whatever body I have is the body I have. I can't change it. Obviously I could work out. But you can't make bone skinnier, 'cause, if you're big bone, then you can't, no matter how much, weight you lose, you're still gonna have the same body shape. Um, but maybe you'll be more toned and stuff. So then I was like, I'll just focus on getting more toned in my body. Um, and you know, a lot of my friends have like come to me, complain about their bodies, stuff like that. But then I always go back to like I could have it worse, like I could still be 4'11", or stuff like that. So I should just be happy with like what I have, and like I tell my friends that too. It could be worse. You could I don't know, but you know, you're always, I think, how to explain this? Overall, just my body image of myself has definitely improved. It's been rocky journey, I'd say, but overall, like that's been something I've been pretty stable with